So it's been around 3 weeks since this whole chaos out there started. And I would like to ask you, how are you guys doing? How do you feel? Are you doing okay? Well, I would like to share with you how I feel. And hopefully you can take some value out of that about all the things that went through my head over the past 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, this is gonna be hard. How should I even start? I am feeling so good. Like, as strange as this sounds, but I almost feel like I've never felt happier. I know it sounds strange, but I think it's because I got all this time to spend on my own. I got all this time to spend in my head and think about the things I do, the things I want to do, the things I like to do in the future. So this has been always a thing I really enjoyed. Like, even on my trips when I'm traveling on my own, it's always those times where I spend in an airplane, for example, just doing nothing and just thinking about my dreams. So now in this current situation, people have so much time, and I don't really understand when people are so stressed about getting bored, about don't know what to do. Like, what are you scared about? Are you scared about that all of a sudden you have all this time and you have to think about life? I know there are so many people out there who are trying to fill every free second of their lives to do something, just so they are busy. It almost feels like they're trying to keep them distracted from living. Every 3 seconds they have to do something. Chill and relax, because the times you're not doing something, the time you have time for yourself to think about what you want to do, these are the times that make you grow. Take some time to think about stuff, to ask yourself questions. So now you're probably asking, what are those questions? Well, these are simple questions like, what am I grateful for? Or what makes me happy? What do I enjoy doing? You need to understand what makes you happy. You need to understand why those things make you happy. How else would you know what you have to do more of to fulfill you with joy? Let me give you an example. If I tell you now what I'm grateful for, I'm grateful in this moment, I'm grateful for making this video. And now, like, this is not where it stops. Here is the point where this whole exploration inside yourself starts. So why am I grateful for making this video? So I got to share my knowledge with a community, and hopefully I'm able to help them to explore themselves as well. So, and now the next questions, but why do you want that other people ask themselves those questions and explore themselves? Well, because I have the privilege to live such an amazing life. I can literally do everything I enjoy doing. I can do it whenever I want. I can do it with the people I love, with my best friends. And I'm so grateful for that. It was a long way to get there, but I'm 100% sure that everyone can do that. Everyone has the ability to get there as well. By doing the unusual, I want to give people permission to step outside their own box so that they find the things they enjoy and they know what they have to do more of to fulfill them with pure joy. So yeah, you see, like, this is where it gets really interesting, and I'm only able to give you an answer to these questions because I've been thinking about that quite a lot already. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm having a hard time to explain it in a simple way because I'm still exploring, I'm still trying to figure out like how this whole thing works. But here's the thing, I know that human potential is almost limitless. Like, the human mind is capable of doing so much more than you would think. And I would like you to understand that you as well can get there. If you believe in yourself that you can achieve your dreams, then it gets really powerful. Okay, let me put it this way. So I read this thing from a French philosopher who says, life is the C between the B and the D. So B stands for birth. And what do you think D stands for? D stands for death. So now, what's C? Between B and D, there's the C that stands for choice. So if you understand that every decision, everything you do in your life is your choice, if you understand that this choice, it's only made by yourself, there's no one you can blame. Well, once again, if you understand that you can learn from everything, that you can get better, that you can reconnect the way you think, then you can even ask yourself questions that you feel uncomfortable asking. Questions like, what bothers me? What am I bad at? What do I don't like? And go really deep into those dark places, maybe even memories that you would like to forget. But I believe that in order to solve a problem, a bad memory, whatever it is, you need to go back to where it started. There are people who hate other people and they forgot about why they hate those people. And that's so absurd because they don't ask themselves, why do I don't like this person? And now I know I have to be careful with this because I'm not an expert. This is just my experience, what I did. And you can get to really dark places and it also can be dangerous. I'm aware of that. But I also would like you to understand that you can learn from those dark places. You can get better because your mind is capable of so much more than you believe. So that got quite complicated right there, and I'm not sure if I was able to explain it in a way that you maybe understand. Maybe you just think like I'm some crazy weirdo and I just talked about weird things. Might be. But yeah, I just wanted to try my best for you to understand because, yeah, I'm not saying that you have to do this. You have to ask yourself those questions. This is not what I'm asking you. I just would like you to understand that there is a thing such as this, where you can explore yourself and you can get better in everything. And if you understand this, you will realize that human potential is almost limitless. It's so crazy what you can do. Like if I just think about where I've been about a year ago, I progressed so much. This is just how I feel. Might be very crazy for a lot of you. If you sticked around until now, thanks so much for your patience. You're crazy going through all this, but I highly appreciate it. And yeah, of course, if you would like to see more of my videos, of me talking about crazy stuff like this, don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you understand this message or if you enjoyed that message, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Well, honestly, I'm having such a hard time talking to the camera about these kind of topics, but I get better and I know I progress and I can get better and I can get to a point where I explain those kind of topics in a way where everyone can understand it. And this right here is my journey and I really appreciate that you're with me on this journey. Thank you.